Now, if you're a busy entrepreneur that's currently procrastinating on something, in this video I'm going to talk to you about two-minute strategies which will help you do that thing which is on your mind and actually create a system to attack the things that you need to do to grow your business. I'm Thomas, I'm a medical doctor. Let's get into it. The two rules I want to talk to you about are by two thought leaders of our time, James Clear and David Allen. So let's talk about the first principle. If there is a task which takes 2 minutes or less, just do it. And that's just a simple rule you can apply. Don't write it down, don't plan for it later, don't schedule it. Something you might want to do if there's, a 30-minute thing, for example, a meeting that needs to happen, you need to meet someone, something that will take a while, you actually can't do it straight away, you need to plan it. But if the task is 2 minutes or less, stop what you're doing right now. As soon as it enters your mind, just do it. And this means that you don't have to write it down, you don't have to plan it, you don't have to stack it up, and you're just attacking these small micro tasks throughout the day. So it means that your mountain of to-do lists and tasks don't get constantly built up, and it actually practices your action taking part of the brain. So simple rule, roughly, task takes less than 2 minutes, it's on your mind, just do it now, get it done. That's what Dave Allen preaches, and that is the first rule. Second rule, James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, he talks about the problem with habits isn't finishing them. It's not doing them while you're on a run, for example, and you've done 3K. That's not the hard bit, to do the extra K. You're already running, you're already in momentum. Hard bit is starting it. This is where the most activation energy is required, is to go from not doing something to doing something. Therefore, you should trick your mind into really prioritizing the first bit of this task. And that again is the 2 minutes, the first 2 minutes of the task. So whether it is that project or that YouTube video or reaching out to those people, whatever it is to build your business or side hustle that you've been putting off, and you just can't bear it, you're procrastinating about it because it's uncomfortable, because you don't want to do it. Focus not on the whole project, focus not on the finishing it or the big bulk of it, just focus on the minimum 2 minutes that's required to take action. Focus on the first 2 minutes. For example, if this was applied to running, it would be putting your trainers on, it would be getting out the door, and it would be doing your first few steps. That's your 2 minutes. But if it's your business, it would be taking yourself off to a distraction-free environment. It would be opening your laptop, it would be opening the web browser up, it would be closing the door, and it would be typing your first 2 sentences, for example. That's your first 2 minutes. And the point of this is to, in your mind, to not focus on the whole project when you're starting it. Break it down into the hardest first 2 minutes and just say, you know what, I'm just going to do the first 2 minutes. And if I don't want to do any more, that's fine. After the first 2 minutes, your brain will most likely think, okay, this isn't so bad, it's not so hard to do an extra few minutes. You'll actually start the task and you'll realize this isn't so bad, you'll get momentum, and maybe you'll actually complete the task. But if you really hate it and you really don't want to do it, that's fine. You've done your 2 minutes. You can go away. And maybe you'll procrastinate for the rest of the day. But the next day, you can say, okay, I'm going to start the first 2 minutes again. And in this way, you're building a habit. You're focusing on the hardest first 2 minutes. And over time, it will get easier. It'll become part of your identity, because that's what James Clear also says. If you repeat the action over and over again, you will start to see yourself as that sort of person who takes action, who works on your business every day. Even if it's 2 minutes, your brain will think, okay, well, I do this every day. Maybe that's the sort of person I am. And eventually you'll be more comfortable. It'll be less uncomfortable for you to keep going, and you will become productive over time. So in summary, you can apply these two 2-minute principles, the James Clear method of focusing on the first 2 minutes of a task, and the David Allen method of whenever a thought comes up, a task comes up, if it's less than 2 minutes, just do it there and then. And hopefully your days will be more productive, your business will grow faster, you'll procrastinate less on it. And that's that.